You were being chased by a Shinigami. A who?
We're born in the moonlight. Ain't no fair to say. Can't breathe in the sunlight.
Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here and welcome back to Dark Nights. We are here with the choice of chasing after that cat rabbit thing or to not chase after it. So you know what your girl's gonna pick? We're gonna chase after it, even though I'm not learning my lesson from the last time. Out of curiosity, I decided to chase after it. I want to look at it more closely to make sure it was real. Guess your girl's gonna die again. Keeping my eyes sharp, I successfully follow it. Outside? Wait, all the way to the forest. Excuse me, I think I would have stopped. Finally, it stops in front of a bush and turns to me. There, I don't want to hurt you. As if it understands my words, it hops towards me. And then it eats me. I reach out my hand to pet its head. The fur feels soft like silk. Oh my, you're so cute. You remind me of a rabbit I used to have. Hopefully my voice isn't too terrible, because I'm getting over my sickness. Both of its tails bob happily. It seems this creature is raw after all. Then I discover a mutated cat. The creature stares at me with sparkling eyes and suddenly jumps into my arms. I'm waiting for it to just devour me. Well, wait, I don't have food or anything. Don't cling on to me. I was gonna say climb. Your fur tickles. Anyway, did you lose your owner? I have to bring you back. They must be worried. After hearing that, the creature jumps off into the bushes. Did it get scared of something? I can't chase it further. Interesting creature, though. It does not take long before I realize that Chain is still waiting for me. I run back to school before he can start to worry. Okay, I didn't die. Okay. Between dinner and the new information on local crime, I find it hard to concentrate on my homework. When I start to think about history, my mind goes straight to the forest demon before derailing completely. The news shifted from the missing tourists to disappearances of the villagers. While most news articles focus on the investigations, there is an increasing number of exorcists. I don't understand why the demon has anything to do with this. The homework still needs to get done, so I do my best to finish it before heading to bed. I think I'm getting in. Gotta catch them all. Are we dreaming of Pokemon? Before I know it, I fall asleep. I feel the wind blowing through my hair. It is bitterly cold. Did I leave the window open? All over my body. I want to turn my body, but a firm hand stops me with a squeeze. I fucked up. Something was wrong. I remember that I closed the window. It should not be possible to feel the wind in my room. Damn, I thought you were asleep. A deep voice startles my eyes open. As the numbness of sleep slowly dissipates, I realize that I am being held aloft in someone's arms. I shove my bangs from my face, but the wind whips my hair back. What is going on? Let me go. Don't squirm unless you want me to drop you. I guess you gotta drop me. Ignoring the warning, I squirm around, but his grip on me is like steel. I cannot wiggle myself free. My eyes are still bleary, but I can see the night sky above me filled with bright stars. Down below us, tiny lights are scattered across the darkness. Suddenly, I realize there are houses and street lamps. I'm flying. Wait, what? I look up at the person who is holding me, but it's too dark to see. You're the kidnapper. I'm being kidnapped. Oh my goodness. Take me back home or things will end well for you. Because I'm gonna do something. Did you shout any louder? I should have taped that annoying human mouth shut. Annoying human mouth? I'm assuming you're not human then. I continue screaming at him. You're going to pay. Without thinking, I raise my fist to give him my best hit when something like the scream of a firework sounds from below. The man carrying me loses his balance as a blinding ball of light rushes over our heads. We are nearly sent into a stomach-curdling spin, but he regains his momentum. What? Another flash of light barely misses us, then another and another. Damn you, forest ogre! Excuse me? We manage to dodge a few more attacks, but it's not long before one of them grazes the man's arm. He grunts in pain, shuddering until his grip on me gives away completely. My heart skips when I glance at the ground below. Wait, if he drops me! I desperately cling onto him, but my hands slide down what feels like a shirt until there is nothing but air against my fingers. What the heck? Was that a ghost? The last I see of my kidnapper is the massive silhouette of his wings against the sky. My stomach seems to turn upside down as I fall, rapidly approaching the lake below. It was a bird? I hit the water with a painful splash a moment later and sink like a rock. Speaking of luck, pain travels throughout my entire body, but I push myself to swim to the surface, then crawl out of the water. Man, me and water are not getting along so well. The lake was deep enough to soften my fall, but I'm sure my body's bruised all over. And I'm getting sick for sure. Excuse me, why does the forest look like this? I drop onto the grass and gasp for breath. My wet clothes stick to my skin, but it's not cold. Adrenaline pumps through my veins, making my arms and legs tingle. I try to put together what just happened. Sorry. Wow, that could have been my end. I can't believe I got out alive. That jerk just dropped me midair. Ugh, who was that guy who carried me? Did he have wings? I close my eyes as exhaustion starts to settle in. The grass feels very nice. No, I can't stay here. I need to move on. The kidnapper might come back for me. Before I even catch my breath, I am suddenly lifted up by two strong arms and thrown over a broad shoulder. The second I see a long crimson braid, I recognize who it is. Man, he's gonna hate me. He's gonna find me so annoying. Zeikun? You can't sleep here. We need to go now. What? Whoa! Excuse me. Holding me tightly, Zeikun dashes through the dark forest. Even with the weight on his shoulder, he moves incredibly fast, like a blade cutting through water. I can barely see where we are going, but it's no use to complain. I try to ask Zeikun where we're heading, but I doubt he can hear me with the wind rushing past us. I cannot see anything in this darkness, but I would not be surprised if we end up at the other side of the forest with this speed. After a while, Zeikun stops and roughly puts me down. Stumbling on my feet, I try to find my balance. Despite being lightheaded, I can make out that we are in a cave. What were we running for? You were being chased by a Shinigami. A who? It takes a few seconds for me to process his words. Shinigamis are also known as death gods in myths. Their existence is like a bedtime story, but Zeikun is not the sort of person to joke about such things. The one who kidnapped me was a Shinigami. You're so slow. At any rate, we'll be safe here for now. Excuse me. And why would you diss me? I could have died. For no reason. I don't know why I'm dying. Why would a Shinigami kidnap me? If my time is up, he could simply bring a message. Thanks for saving me? I was just passing by. You're lucky I found you. They will come after you again. Good luck, because I don't know if I'll be there to save you next time. Where was Chain? Why didn't he protect me? Or watch me? Or whatever. His sudden coldness makes me freeze. This is the second time Zeikun saved me from the brink of death. Twice is too often to be coincidental. I look outside the cave. There's no chance I can find my way home in this darkness. I do not even know where Zeikun has taken us. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hey, you should leave me out of this forest. I don't know the way home. You should stay here for tonight. But if you'd rather jump into that Shinigami's arms, I won't save you again. Zeikun leaves me no choice. I guess I'll spend this night in the cave. I sit down and lean against a rocky wall, several uneven rocks poking to my back, and the floor is cold. Oh, he's so sweet! Suddenly warmth covers my body as Zeikun lends me his... I again did not look up his word. So, I'm still pronounced it Hayori. Probably wrong, sorry. Aren't you cold? My body isn't tiny and fragile like yours. I won't freeze. Can't see if that's a compliment or not. To my surprise, he sits beside me, pulling me close so that I'm leaning on his shoulder. Oh, getting comfortable. Are we? I thought you would leave me alone here. Zeikun only answers me with silence. His words contradict with his actions. I can't tell what he thinks of me. Probably annoying, but you know. I'm glad he didn't mock me this time. It wasn't my fault for ending up in the forest again. Will I be able to sleep in such a place, though? His body is warm. This might not be so bad. Thank you for saving me. I'm lucky that you always happen to be there when I'm in a pinch. This might be a strange guess, but were you the one who shot the flashes of light? We were right about the forest and there wasn't anyone else around. You must be a forest keeper. It should have been obvious, but I was looking too much into other rumors. I'm not going to bother you anymore. You're forgiven. Thank you. I did not expect those words from him. I cannot help but smile. Before I know it, I fall asleep peacefully. How did I get home? Well, he knows where my house is, technically. The alarm clock went off right beside me. Startled from the sound, I almost jumped out of my bed. Oh, I'm in my room. Alright, it's Thursday. I've got to hurry for school. Immediately, I sit up and get out of bed. My body hurts so much. I wonder why. Where did I get these bruises from? Because apparently my girl lost her memories, too. from last night. Whatever, I need to hurry. Apparently so. I prepare myself for school and run off with a piece of toast in my mouth. Typical anime stuff, you know. I only breathe easy after I reach my classroom on time. My record stays clean. I've never been late to class. Feels like I forgot something. My memories of yesterday are fuzzy at first, but they slowly come into focus the more I concentrate. I realized that it was not a dream. The bruises and scratches on my body confirmed that I fell from the sky into the lake and slept in a cave. Did Zeikun carry me home? I don't remember anything after I fell asleep. I don't even remember how he got... Did he technically break into my house and put me back home? Why was I in the lake again? Right, I was kidnapped. Chain didn't prevent anything from happening. What was he doing last night? Speaking of Chain, I haven't seen him all morning. I mean, Chain has to protect other people as well in the neighborhood, so... Michiko, are you okay? No. I'm fine, apparently. What's with the worried expression? I heard one of our patrols went missing in your area last night. I was worried something might have happened to you, too. Well, Michiko, are you alright? Ryoji told me the news and I was so worried. He arrived later than usual, I thought. No worries, I'm totally alive and kicking, you see? Ow, my arm. Your arm? I just bumped into something and bruised it. Why am I lying to my friends? Especially to Ryoji, who's like a detective or son of a detective. He needs to know. My poor little girl. It is a bad excuse. I'm surprised my friends actually believe me. Yukiya hugs me while Ryoji pats my back. I appreciate the concern for me, but sometimes they can overdo it. I want to tell them about my failed kidnapping, but they're already fussing so much. Besides, being carried by a winged guy sounds crazy. I'm not sure if they'll believe me. Really? You saw that yesterday? Yes, it was a giant crow flying really low. Giant crow? You must have been drunk, girl. More importantly, why were you out that late? I just came back from a party. Can't I have some fun once in a while? I catch a conversation with two classmates behind me. Though the details are vague, I have a feeling it's about the Shinigami who kidnapped me last night. Although, was it really a Shinigami? I don't remember his face, but I do remember the giant wings on his back. Creatures like Tengu have wings too. He could be the one behind those kidnappings. Ugh, I missed a chance to identify him. Where's your scary guardian? Do you mean Chain? Now that you've mentioned it, I haven't seen him today. Say, Ryoji, was Chain the investigator who went missing? I've not been told who, but I'm sure it was someone investigating your area. Chain told me he keeps an eye on multiple residents. He might be the only one guarding my neighborhood. I cannot imagine something happening to him. Maybe something did. Maybe he did see the crow and he tried to go after it, but something happened, like somebody intervened Chain's rescue. After class, I wait for Chain, but he does not show up. I decide to walk home alone. It's not like I miss Chain. It makes no difference whether he is here or not. He's always been quiet. Wherever he is, though, I hope he's alright. I make it home late in the afternoon. My thoughts go to Shinigami from last night. Since he failed to take me once, he might try again. I know that the villagers are taken by random. I cannot believe my turn is so soon. I have to be more careful. I do not have Chain to rely on now. Death god or not, I won't let myself get kidnapped. If he shows up again, I'm going to be prepared with a surprise of my own. I try to gather any information about tools that can fend off demons as Shinigami, though I previously disregarded their existence. I have no choice but to believe in them after experiencing one firsthand. It is believed that garlic prevents demonic possession. I'm glad Yukiya gave me a handful of cloves. Shinigami, I won't let you take me again. I lie down in my bed, pretending to be asleep. Dude, I'm so scarred about this whole bedroom situation at night now from Kirito's trial. Nothing happens for the next few hours. I usually fall asleep quickly. What the hell was that noise? But the thought of being kidnapped is all I need to stay awake. Zeikun said the Shinigami would come again, but maybe he was wrong. I should just go to sleep. At that moment, my blanket folds to the side slowly. Bitch! Bitch, no! Excuse me. The second I feel a hand touching my arm, I sit up and brandish my makeshift talisman for the protection. Woo! Who are you? Bad guy stealing my heart. A blonde guy stands near my bed. His eyes gleam back at me with the dark mischief of a cat. Its prey already in its claws. When did he come in? I didn't hear him at all. I don't think we've met this guy. I think he was the guy I was excited for in the end intro, or was that Roya? I don't know. They're both blonde. His physique matches what I remember from the shadow I saw. He looks handsome for a serial killer. That's my famous last words and I die. Oh, Michiku, you went to trouble. You went to the trouble of preparing for me. I'm flattered. Who are you? Why are you here? And why do you know my name? I'm a demon. Your name is Kaichi? But you can also call me Kaichi. You're a Shinigami, right? I don't think my time has come just yet. You're a special one. Keep your sweet lines. They won't work on me. You should be honored that I came here to take your soul personally. Not everyone gets this chance. I had to do my business with you somewhere else last night because someone was watching. But today, we are alone. Lucky you, right? I do not feel comfortable. No. So you're the one responsible for all those people missing. All those missing people? I only took one a few days ago. He says it so nonchalantly. This music is funky too. Kaichi shrugs and crosses his arms. I'm the only Shinigami in this village. No one else should be intervening with my job. If what Kaichi says is true, then it could only mean that there is more than one culprit. This complicates the murders and disappearances. It really does. I'm not familiar with their job, but don't touch the villagers. They're innocent, so don't randomly take them to hell. Wait, why am I going to hell for? Kaichi chuckles at my request and steps closer. Adorable. I'm almost tempted to listen. And I'm way over time, sorry. We're not listening no more to you in this episode. Anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Sorry that I'm coughing a whole lot. But I really wanted to record because I really love this game. And we're real sad when this is over. So, Chain is gone from this route. And now we've met a new challenger named Kaichi, who is also quite charming. So, where does my heart go? I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
혼자 주저앉아 생각만 커져가